What's good? What's good? What's good? How y'all doing today? It's your boy Unique. I'm up here chilling. This is day 7 of me going live every single day. So I've been going live every day, making beats, mixing some songs. You know, the usual. Trying to build up my fan base, trying to stay consistent mostly. Like, that's the biggest thing that I'm working on. I'm working on my consistency. But today is day 7 of me doing this straight every single day. And I appreciate everybody that's joining me, everybody that chill out. But today, I am a little late today. I'm late because my dog was sick, unfortunately. So I had to take care of the dog. But I want to talk to y'all today about beats, beat licensing, beat ownership, stuff like that. Because I get asked lots and lots of questions every single day about beat licensing. How do publishing go with producers when they sell beats? If they selling beats exclusively, is they selling the full beat, or they selling the ownership of the beat? And I just want to talk to y'all about it and my understanding of it. And quick disclaimer, I am not the one and only person that understand this. I don't know all the information about this. I know what I know. So I'm going to continue sharing my knowledge, what I know. And the biggest thing about it is, it's business. So you have to work it out with the artist, and the producer have to work it out on their end. That's the biggest thing. Regardless what I say in this video or what anybody say in their videos, what anything you read in the book, the biggest thing is, when it come down to it, the artist and the producer has to work it out amongst themselves. If the producer want to sell all their rights, the producer can sell all their rights. If the artist don't want to get publishing, then the artist got to work that out with the artist, and so they don't have to sell. They don't have to get publishing. But like I said, it all depends on what the artist want to do, what the producer want to do. So again, I'm going to talk about my experience, what I know, and the things I learned over the years doing music production. I've been doing this since 2011. I work with artists all over the place. I'm live on YouTube and TikTok. I appreciate everybody joining me so far. What's good with you? So let's go ahead and jump into it. So producer make the beat. And the best way I can break it down to you is the beat got 2 different sections. The beat got the publishing side, and they got the ownership side. Well, no, it got the use size, and it got the side that the license. How can I explain it? When a producer make a beat, it could break down into 2 sections. The first side of it is the right to use the beat, and the second section is the right of the ownership of the beat. Now, when you buy a beat from a producer, you buying the license for the beat. It don't matter if it's exclusive license or you buying leasing license, whatever license you buying. You buying the beat just to use it. So I sell all my beats exclusively. So when you buy a beat from me, you bought it exclusively, and you got the exclusive rights to use the beat. Now, do you own the beat? No, the producer still own the beat. The producer still own the ownership of the beat. He just can't allow nobody else to use it because you bought the exclusive license to it. That's how I like to do mine. A lot of producers go out and they sell different licenses and everything for their beats, and you are allowed to use it for a certain number of time. I just rather sell mine exclusively, get it over with, that's it. So you have the uses, that's the license. Once you buy the beat from the producer, if you bought the exclusive license, you're able to use it no matter what. Nobody else is allowed to use it. Now, when it come down to publishing, you have to think about that after the beat is being used, after you got the song out, the producer still gets some of the publishing because the producer still own the beats. The rights to the beat, the ownership of the beat, it still belong to the producer. Go ahead, ask your question. I answer it. But the rights of the beat still belong to the producer. At the end of the day, the producer still own it, unless you buy them out or they publishing. Now, if you buy the right to own the beat, then you don't have to give them no publishing. You don't have to give them no back end of the money. You can do what you want with that beat at that point. Now, buying the beat exclusively, if you bought the beat exclusively license wise, you can't resell that beat. You you have to get permission from the artist if you want to do anything with the beat. If you want to, like, say if the song go on the radio, 9 out of 10 you don't need permission from the producer to get the song on the radio or do anything like that. But perfect example, sync movies and stuff. If you using the beat in a movie, the producer help you get if you use the beat and the beat get picked up to be in the movie or on a trailer, commercial, whatever, you still have to get the producer to sign off on it because the beat belongs to the producer. The way that I look at it is dependent. I will still ask the artist. I will still go through the artist and ask them if it's okay that you still use the beat. Like if you upload the beat distro kit or anything like that, I would ask the artist if they okay with that. Some artists is not okay with the producer re-putting out the beat because the beat can get stolen that way. So that's something that you have to talk with the artist about. Me, I talk to my artists about it, and a lot of times they don't mind me doing it. So when we release the song, I also release the instrumental at the same time. But that's something that you need to talk to the artist about. If you licensing beats to a sync library, you should still be able to distribute your music. That's something I would just double check with your sync library because every sync library is different. But I would just talk to your sync library about that. That's 100%. But you still have ownership of your music. You should be able to distribute it. I would just talk to them first. Because I know some sync libraries like them be with some people that pick you up. They like to be the first one to have your music. So I would just talk to them about it and see what they say. Because sometimes you might get a smaller check if you already distribute the music yourself. So they might still use it, but they might give you a smaller check because it's not exclusive or they're not the first one to put it in a commercial, TV show, whatever. So just talk to your sync library about it and see what they recommend. But yeah. And that's another thing. Because a lot of artists I talk to think just because you buy the beat exclusively, you also have ownership of the beat. You don't have ownership of the beat if you don't have ownership of the beat unless you pay for ownership of the beat. And as a producer, it's frustrating for me trying to explain it to artists or even people that's not in the music business. It's hard to explain because as a producer, I have ownership of my beats, but I don't police them like a lot of producers do. Like a lot of producers, they really police their beats. They really keep track of who got it and what they doing with it and stuff like that. I don't police my beats that hard. If you release the beats and I don't have publishing on it, I'm just chalking that up as a loss. I know I can't work with you one-on-one in the future. That's how I see it. It's just me weeding out all the people that do bad business. So if you a producer, one, try to do good business on the first end. There's a lot of producers doing shady shit. But try to do good business. Try to keep a good relationship with the artist. And if you're an artist, build with your producer. Communicate with your producers. And that's what it all come down to, communication. Because just because you bought the exclusive rights to use the beat, you didn't buy ownership of the beat. Again, I just want to jump on here and talk to y'all about that real quick. If y'all got any other questions for me or y'all want to tell me about anything, y'all let me know. Again, this is a conversation. I'm opening up the floor to talk to y'all. And I tell people the biggest example I got for this is when somebody licenses out your music to use it. When a radio license out your music to use it as an artist, do the radio have ownership of your music or do they just have a license to use your music? It's the same with producers. Just because you have the exclusive license to use the music, don't mean you have exclusive rights, the exclusive ownership of the beat. That's not how it works. Just like the radio don't get exclusive ownership of your music just because they license to use it on their radio station or TV show, their commercial, whatever. They don't have exclusive ownership over it. So don't try to take exclusive ownership over the beats for producers. And I know this is a conversation that a lot of artists don't want to have. It pisses a lot of artists off. But again, I'm opening up the floor to y'all. If y'all want to come on, talk to me, and ask me any questions, I'm open. Let me know in the chat. Again, I'm on YouTube and TikTok. So just let me know. If y'all want to talk about this, let me know. And again, disclaimer, I'm not the one. This is not the only way that you can do it. It's a lot of communication between the artist and the producer. You got to have that communication back and forth. Because there's some producers I know that don't mind selling off the rights to their beats and ownership of their beats. I even sold beats to other producers. I was a ghost producer, and I sold ownership of a beat to another producer, and they sold the beat again. So I have done that before. Like I said, it's all about communication. I think communication is really the key. But if nobody else got anything to say, I just jumped on here to do that. Again, this is day 7 of me going live every single day. I know this is a short one because I got up late and I had to take care of my sick dog. So, yeah, this was a short one. I'm going to leave the video up on YouTube. And I want to hear y'all down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think on YouTube. And I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good one.